more disrespectful to not be able to taste it after you just
I suppose. My bloodlines are not weak.
Man, last week was a lot of fun.
No, yeah. I'm
still feeling the effects of it.
Oh, me too. And I know what's coming for this one, and I am so excited.
Oh, yeah, the last one first.
Well, don't give it away. I'm going to bleep that in edit.
You are? Just bleep it.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
I'm going to try to remember.
There
You
go.
bleeped it.
I'm going to try to do it.
So that way when someone says, oh, what's coming up? It's beep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So what's going to be our first one here?
Yeah, we might as well start just right off the rip with a
Oh,
beer.
shit. You know what? I just remember Stephen Marine gave me a beer.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to do that one first in this episode.
Do you want to do that
Hold on,
before
yeah,
we
let me
do that?
grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me grab it. Give me 1 second.
Play intro here.
I got it.
I can wait. I'm patient.
If
mean-
it's the one I remember, you're going to like it.
Well, if it's beer,
Yeah, you're going to like they got this specially for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll say I haven't. I would say I haven't
wanna
encountered
pick more
many
of this
beer I
one.
didn't like, but I did. I did encounter a beer we bought when I was on vacation in Antigua.
Hold on. Give us.
We mostly were drinking Carib, and a 24-pack of Carib is like $90 Caribbean for a 24-pack. So that's like $30 American.
For how many beers?
24 bottles of 5%. So you can pour me a beer. And we're like, well, I can use a little bit more beer than that. It's very light colored. But there was one next to it. There was a different brand of beer next to it called Banks. And they were like a nice black and gold can with red letters. We're like, okay, well, these are only 70 Caribbean. Mm-hmm. So in reality, like it was like $3 and change different for that case of beer. And me and my brother-in-law were like, well, maybe if Carib's good, maybe this is also good. Like maybe we should get this. So we bought a case of it. And it was so terrible. It was so bad that we didn't finish it. We went through 5 or 6 cases of Carib, but we couldn't.
Jesus.
We drank half this case of Banks, and like when it was ice cold, you just had to slam it. And even ice cold, it was terrible. Like it was worse than Red Dog. It was worse than Stroh's.
Worse than Red Dog?
Yeah, I actually actively enjoy Red Dog. Like Red Dog, Old Milwaukee.
By the time you get through the second beer, it's
No,
okay.
this was so bad, like it was nasty. We actually left the half a case at the house. We're like,
Jesus.
somebody will drink this. The next person who rents this B&B will drink this.
So this one, have you had this before? This is Stephen Marine. Gave us Zombie Ice 3 Floyds. They know you love 3 Floyds.
Well, I like Zombie Dust, and
It's clean.
I haven't had Zombie Ice before, actually.
Oh, nice.
So I'm assuming just like every other ice variant, like like Bud Ice or whatever, it's kind of like the stronger version. They pack more alcohol into it. There's nothing on the nose. It smells like nothing.
Very bland, very plain.
I'm struggling to get anything from the aroma. Let me give her a swirl. It's very, very clear, very light.
It's so plain. There's just nothing to it.
All right, so this is...
Tastes like nothing. It tastes. I mean, there's no hops to it.
No.
I mean, I guess if you're out on the boat and this is what you're drinking, but like Zombie Dust
I've
is
heard
kind
it's
of
a great
like
This
a
is 3 Floyds. Like,
It's a great boat beer from what I've heard. Yeah.
yeah,
this
but
is
if
8.5%.
no, it's
I
It
call
doesn't taste like
bullshit.
8.5%.
It-
More like 3.5, I think, isn't it? I mean, that's what I'd taste.
Doesn't taste like it.
so I've drank a lot of Zombie Dust.
Let me try a little more, just for shits and giggles.
I mean, this says it has Citra hops,
No, it doesn't.
Pale Ale Herald, Zombie Evolution after the dust has settled from the... Yeah.
No, it has nothing.
I don't even taste any Citra at all in it.
If
No, I'll try a little more, just for.
you see, the thing about
the
Zombie
sake of
Dust
argument.
is it has flavor,
It's
and
so clear for 3 Floyd.
it doesn't have any flavor.
Want some more?
Why? Am I trying to rehydrate? Because this is water.
So you don't like Three Floyds?
I mean, the thing is, it's not a matter of enjoyment. Like, this is something that, like, you could obviously just drink. I wouldn't tell my friends they need to go drink this, but I would tell them to drink Zombie Dust.
I'll tell you what, compared to like all the stuff we have, it's always dark and heavier. For them to do an ice,
Well, Zombie Dust
really
and
light.
Zombie Dust and Gumball Head are both not dark or heavy. They're drinkers with good flavor.
It says double pale ale.
Okay. Well, I don't even think it's a single pale ale because it doesn't taste like anything. You could definitely drink a shit ton of these.
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing about it.
I don't think I could drink this.
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't
some?
taste like anything outside of light
Tastes like
beer.
something I've had before, but I can't put my...
All right, you know what? We can move on to the next one. That wasn't a good one. First
what a
time Three Floyds failed us.
What a shame. What a disappointment. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't actively taste bad. It just doesn't taste like anything. You know,
Not a fan.
it's just empty flavor.
Yeah.
That's probably at least Three Floyds one that I liked or didn't like.
What a shame.
All right, what are we doing first?
I would say you should probably just make your own opinions, but mine is that this doesn't taste like Zombie Dust at all.
Oh, it's zombie ice.
Oh,
Light, crisp.
so it shouldn't taste like Zombie Dust. It should taste like
Oh, is Zombie Ice part of Zombie Dust?
yeah, it's
I don't know.
like what a double variant of Zombie
it's a
Dust.
double pale ale.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's
That's definitely not a double.
No.
clearly not. Yeah, no, there's nothing there.
I'm surprised that really bumps me up, man. I had high hopes for that.
All right. What's there next? I'm empty here. I don't want any more of that.
I tried it again. It's still nothing. There's no hops.
Well, and maybe something wrong with the can.
Maybe somebody made a mistake. Maybe
I would hope.
somebody on the bottle line is it's like trolls. They're just trolling you on this beer. Somebody's trolling.
Well, let's move on. I'll go grab another one. We'll see if it's the can.
Maybe we can try something with the actual flavor.
Some Pigeon Hill.
Oh, is it Pigeon Hill?
That's what I read.
It says Pigeon Hill on the can,
I
doesn't
like
it?
Pigeon Hill.
That's all I can see. The can is Pigeon Hill.
It's
Does
got
it taste like pigeons?
So if you're familiar with Saturday Night Live with Will Ferrell's character, the I need more cowbell. There is Will Ferrell on the front of this with his cowbell character, and he's got 6 arms, and he's holding like apples and a donut and cinnamon, and of course the cowbell. Sorry, this one is.
No, you're not. It's okay. We
How did that taste?
I imagine pretty ripe.
like zombie ice. Do not fear the fritter. Because,
like
it's
fritters.
do not fear the reaper.
That's a
Apple
good-
fritter, donut ale all day. Pigeon Hill now. So, some artworks. I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more fritter. 6%. I think it's just a fritter ale. So this is just a generic ale meant to be modeled after a donut fritter. No description. Can's cold, though. So,
That's good.
boy howdy, I'm in.
I felt that hit my face when you popped it open.
It smells very pleasant.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Well, I like the color. It's a nice deep golden color.
It is. It's got like a golden brown kind of characteristic.
Like is it?
Ooh.
It has an apple smell. I smelled it as I was passing it over and
wow.
pouring it.
I get jelly donut when I smell it.
Yeah. Wow.
That smells like a treat.
Holy crap.
Quite a juxtaposition
That
from
is
the
a-
last one.
Oh, this is much better than the last
It's a
It's not sweet at all.
Whoa.
That's funky. What was the general
Wow.
what of this?
So
Donut fritter.
when you sip it, you right up front get that kind of like cinnamony, appley donut
Yeah.
flavor, like almost like jam donut,
Yes.
but then apple fritter at the same time. The back end is a
I'm
little
gonna stick with-
dissatisfying.
I'm gonna stick with jam donut. I don't get the fritter.
I get that part, but the back end is a little dissatisfying. It's a little kind of like on the back of the palate, a little dry and a little plain.
But I like that it's not sweet.
That's wonderful because you'd expect
like that.
something that tastes like donut and fritter
So,
to be heinously
Really
sweet.
sweet. Yeah.
I recently tried the Reese's, the strawberry and the grape like jam Reese's cup things, and they were just weird. I like this better than that. I mean, I like beer better than candy, anyways.
Something with a description like this, you'd kind of be led into the assumption that like it's gonna be
They're more-
like thick or sweet or like difficult to want to drink. More than one anyway. But it's definitely not like it's not a dessert. It's not a dessert
No.
beer.
But now, like Pigeon Hill, they had that salted caramel.
SCP.
That one was really good. That's probably still my favorite one from Pigeon Hill.
I can't even remember it. I'll be
We need
honest.
we need to get some Walter Gets Buzzed from Pigeon Hill.
I haven't had that
It's their espresso blonde, and it is phenomenal. It's got that kind of like, when you think blonde, you don't think espresso, and like the combination of the two
Definitely
gives
not
it
what
this.
I think when I
It
think
gives this. It's like a light beer, but with like that wonderful kind of like roasty, marshmallowy kind of like smooth vanilla taste. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm hoping they still do it. But Pigeon Hill's always been very satisfying. I can't think of anything I've had from them that I didn't really enjoy. Their Your Mom on French Toast was a really great like maple.
What'd you say about my mama?
You never had Your Mom on French Toast?
The hell, the fuck no.
They had Your Grandma on French Toast. That was the barrel-aged version. And the first year I went to
I don't know where I'm going.
Great American Beer Festival, like we stood in line for Pigeon Hill, despite being from Michigan, because they had Grandma. And we actually went through the line twice just so we could get 2 samples of Grandma on French Toast.
The last time I stood in line twice was for KBS, but that was like early versions. Other than that, now when there's a line, I just wait until it dies down and go somewhere because there's so many great beers at a festival.
Yes. Yeah. Well, especially now, like I kind of like feel like when I first started going to festivals and everything, like there was kind of less greatness. There was like more mediocrity everywhere. Like everyone had like an IPA or a double IPA, and everyone had like a stout, but there was standouts, like KBS or when you could get what was it with? God damn it! It has Walter on the front of the bottle. The Vietnamese porter from damn it, doesn't matter. Yeah,
You know what
like
I just realized? Sorry, I just realized it looks like this can was tampered with.
who would do that? This is the
Steve
work of
Marine probably.
this is the work of the devil.
They gave us another one. I should go get that one.
I bet it's
Probably tastes the same.
they come off the same bottling line. How do we know? Do they have a born on date? They
I
stamp
don't
it.
know. Is there a stamp on that?
Can 131, 132.
Let
They
me
have
grab
a-
the other can.
They have a batch number
Oh, excuse me.
of zombie ice.
I mean, I'm done to try because that one's just funky and weird.
Well, it was. I don't think there was anything objectively wrong with it. I don't think it was like soured or tainted.
It was definitely not sour.
It just tastes
off.
like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh look, this
That's a
can
completely
is
color difference.
this can is hazy and has a head on it and is not in any way,
go
shape,
for
or
a little more
form
than
the
that.
same color whatsoever. And you know what's
God, it smells better.
you know what the weirdest thing about it is? Is the previous can arrived at this table already opened.
This one did too.
Weird. But what's strange about it is I heard him crack the first can, but not this one.
I thought you were more drunk than that.
Oh, don't put me on your level.
Ouch.
I
Well, the next time I'll really get you. How's
yeah.
that?
Next time you got to make me drink more gin. Yeah, so this
Gotta
is
plan better next time.
so this is a different beer.
So this is real zombie ice. The first one, Steve Marine really wanted me to fill it up with Bud Light. So we already had an empty can, filled it up, and instantly the color, the smell, like it's a hard play to try.
Better. Yeah.
Try not to laugh about. But this one,
I
the
think
actual pour.
Well, you were
We
lucky
held
enough.
pretty good.
You were lucky enough that I've never had zombie ice before, but I've drank a lot of zombie dust. I would argue that I've been drinking zombie dust before y'all even knew who Three Floyds was.
Oh, I
So,
guarantee it, because I didn't
yeah.
know about it until we started doing this.
I drank zombie dust for a long time.
Wait, you have. I'll give you that.
Okay.
You know. But I've been going to Dark Road Day for over 10 years.
Yeah, I didn't
so.
go that long. But I like Gumball Head more than zombie dust.
Same.
I would
Same.
agree with that, and I'm out of both.
I think zombie dust is like, if you want Gumball Head with a little more kick, a little more punch, you drink zombie dust. But if you want something I always said Gumball's my favorite lawnmower beer
You want this
because
one?
they're delicious and you can just smash them.
This one's good, though.
So this one now actually has smell, has flavor.
Yeah, it smells like hops. It smells like zombie dust.
This has the citrus taste to it.
Ooh. You know what? I almost want to say,
This is really good. I want
I
more.
feel like it's a little bit lighter than normal zombie dust.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not as acidic, I think.
Well, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
say
not. It's not as like just
Because
bold.
zombie dust has like an acidic taste to it, to me, anyways. when I
all the
drink
hops.
it. Yeah.
I don't feel like zombie dust is one of those ones who it definitely does not age super well, especially in the bottle.
It is
These are
actually
cans.
really good. That first one
this
was
really
not
is-
good at
no.
all.
I tried to commit to the part and went for another round, and
Well,
This is
I wasn't
gonna
gonna
be
try and
good.
drink it, but to play the game,
I had to
I
play.
sipped it, and holy fuck, that was
So the conglomeration is we fucked up. We got to try better to get a mystery can against Jim here.
You gotta put it in maybe a non-transparent glass.
Next time, what we'll do is once when we get in with Three Floyds for like media, we'll talk to them about canning
We'll just
something
have
for
them do
us.
something.
Tell
So
them
we
just,
crack it right here.
just make a batch of make a batch of like light lager.
like NA.
Put water in one for us.
I don't know the water dispensers they had down there last year. They had like these water stations that had like kegs of water or something like that, and the water tasted like shit. I actually bought Liquid Death because it was.
I love those.
So do I, but like at the festival, you spend like $6 on a can of Liquid Death.
Jesus.
But because the free water, tasted so terrible, I was drinking Liquid Death. Plus it was for charity.
So now,
They were representing a charity.
another thing with the IPAs, like last week we had that dank IPA.
That was good.
Stuck with me.
That was really good.
This is good, but that dank IPA was really good.
I think this is much more your kind of
I
typical
like
like day
this.
drinker IPA.
I like this better than the dank IPA.
Really?
I
don't
do
think
just-
so.
I don't. I disagree.
It's-
Yeah.
There's the lighter when you first sip this one, it's a lot lighter than that one was. It doesn't have that heavy hit you in the face kind of.
He was just worried there was actually something in it.
Yeah.
I'm still worried about that.
That was last week. You're fine.
I feel like with
I
this,
know, but if I get called for a random test in a week from now, and
like
there's
this,
something
this,
there, I'll
this
test
to me
for
much
it.
more feels like you bought a 6-pack of IPA to drink, and this is the IPA you're drinking.
Is there
Like the other IPA that we had was much more like a unique flavor and like an experience.
I don't
this
know
isn't
what
an
can
experience.
he's pouring from here, and I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
you'll know.
Oh no, that's the real. That's real. That's real.
This isn't an experience. The other IPAs we've had today were an experience. This is just like, hey, you want
Have to.
like a 7%
have to.
IPA?
Yes, you do. You have to try this. I'm going to make the audience member. I'm going to peer pressure him into trying this one. That's not the no. He's got to try the good one.
This
This is phenomenal. This is that good. I'm going to make you try it.
I just feel like it's I wouldn't go as far as say phenomenal. Like it's fine.
It's good.
It's fine.
It's good. I can drink it.
This is very good. Yeah. This is fantastic.
I think I'd almost
Got a
rather
hazy color to it.
I think I'd almost rather have just regular zombie dust.
I'm Gumball Head.
I would rather have Gumball Head all day. I'd rather have Gumball Head over almost anything. Like if someone's like, "Do you want a PBR or a Gumball Head?" I'm gonna take a Gumball Head all day.
Without a doubt.
And it's like, you just got off the lawnmower. Do you want a nice cold beer? You want a PBR or a Gumball Head? I'm gonna drink a fucking Gumball Head. Like,
Yeah.
now if I get off that and it's like, do you want a 2017 marshmallow hangy, or do you want a gumball head? I'm still going to choose the gumball head.
I want a hangy. Oh, you mean the beer?
Oh.
Yeah. You just got off the lawnmower, man. You're sweaty. You're
take a
gross. Oh, well, look at this
I
guy.
don't know, that's
this guy.
an interesting
But a
sensation if you go
marshmallow
with the
one.
hangy after getting off the
Marshmallow one. Use the marshmallow hangy, I think, is the really...
soft and supple.
I don't think you're thinking of it the same way that I am.
Probably not.
It's a sticky situation no matter which way you look at it.
Oh, absolutely. But doesn't mean it's not going to be a good time.
All right. No, rule number 1 is no kink shaming.
So
Absolutely.
again, 3 Floyds did a good job.
Yeah, I wouldn't-
Phenomenal.
I wouldn't not drink it. I wouldn't not drink it. I just don't think it's special. It's got a little bit of piney, a little bit of like... I wouldn't even go as far to say citrus. Like the citra really doesn't hit you
It
like
doesn't
that. Like
stand out strong though.
it's a little sweet.
That
not
could have been all the
overly
gin we
sweet.
drank last week.
It's just still
That just
ruining me.
burns your palate out for a whole week, man. What the hell?
All right, so this next one I am kind of excited about though.
Just
'Cause
thoroughly
I was
rinse my
told
glass.
this is Jeff's favorite porter he's ever had.
That's a tall
Non-barrel aged, yes, non-barrel aged, a straight porter. And a porter, when it's normally lighter, they're good.
The label's really cool. It's very simple, very
Oh,
basic.
there's some people coming. There's 2 people.
A nice stamp on it. The Fieldworks Brewing The Narrow Seas. This one is an imperial porter brewed to survive the long voyage. This sea-wise giant imperial porter is an ABV-fueled oil slick of European malts, American yeast, Italian licorice, and gooey molasses that stains the glass that steals the soul. It is a 13% ABV. And it's got a sailboat on it, like a, very old, it kind of looks like a Cutty Sark or something like that.
Ooh, a blowboat. Nice.
Funny enough, so fun story, then I'll, when I was in Antigua, like we went down there for sailing week, which turns out that sailing week, I've got my bottle opener here. Sailing is a super huge deal in Antigua. I got my thing here. So sailing is a really big deal down there, and we happened to be there the week of Sailing Week, which is this like really popular event. Like there were some boats that were there from Seattle, like so
Holy hell.
they got from Seattle to Antigua, which means like you're either going way down the southern tip of South America, which is dangerous, or you're going through like the Panama Canal and going over. And so we started looking into Sailing Week because I was curious about it, because we're looking at some of these sailboats, and I mean some of these sailboats are like hundreds of millions of dollars sailboats.
Yeah, I've
these
seen
people's
some.
entire lives, they just live on the boat.
Yeah.
And so we were really interested in it, and we're like, oh, what's Sailing Week entail? And it's like, well, like it's a race and there's a winner, and there's categories for the different winners and things like that. And that still is kind of nebulous to me. I don't fully understand it, but it's a week-long event, and you essentially go from port to port during the race. You race around the entire island of Antigua, and so we didn't fully understand it. We were hoping that the port that we were staying on, we'd get to see some of the sailboats coming in, but the whole week I was there, we saw lots of sailboats out in the ocean, and only 1 or 2 times did they have their sails up. Everyone else was just running their motor. And it's like, I thought you loved sailing
That's
around
cheating.
here. But, man, some of those sailboats we saw down at Nelson Point, I mean, these things were just insane. Like the catamarans that you'd see were just crazy. And so it was really neat. Way outside of my context, like my in-laws are boating people, but like not, sailing. Like my mother-in-law likes sailing, but not like that.
No.
And so it was really kind of cool to see a lot of those like really wild sailboats. These people that like their entire existence
It's
is
insane
sailboat
what some of these
life.
people get into. We had this is a couple of years ago. We were running a charter on a weekend of the Port Huron to Mackinac race.
Oh yeah, boat night.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great time. However, we were running a charter.
My lighter's not opening
We were
anymore.
running a dive charter, and we got tied into a wreck. It was calm. We didn't see anybody out there. We splashed divers. We flew the flag, and then we look up, and you look at the radar, and it looked like somebody shot it with a 12 gauge bird shot. There were boats everywhere. It was then we discovered it was the Port Huron to Mackinac race, and there were boats everywhere. And the fun part, and I'm going to call sailboaters out on this because I don't care. I'm operating the charter, and as a safety diver on a charter operation, you guys need to learn to watch the goddamn radars and what the flags mean, because when we're running divers, we're running a dive flag, and that means you have to stay 200 feet away from a dive flag. We had like 16 divers in the water on that trip, and these guys were, spitting distance off the front of our boat. It's like, and I was screaming at them.
So
in
I know
front of our boat. That was
boat night in Port Huron.
very unsettling.
Having grown up in Port Huron, boat night is always the night before the race, and everyone gets fucked up.
Oh yeah.
And like my buddy lived on the beach in Lakeport, and we'd get all fucked up at boat night, and we'd stay at his house, and you'd get up in the morning, the sun's rising, you look out on the lake, and for the next 5 hours, you just see nothing but boats just going, and it's a really cool experience.
Oh, it's very cool.
And boat night, like you can drink downtown Port Huron. Like I remember we were definitely of age. And my girlfriend's mom at the time asked us what we wanted to drink, and she bought us a case of Red Bull and a bottle of Jägermeister.
Nice.
And we walked
I
around.
don't love Jaeger anymore, but
I don't either. I fucking hate it.
love
I can't
Jaeger.
stand it. We walked around boat night there again, completely of age. We were definitely of age to be walking around boat night drinking, not underage at all. Definitely not. Drinking solo cups full of Jägerbomb. And yeah, the next day we
Making me thirsty.
we woke up very hungover on the boat.
Can't say that's ever happened to me.
But so we are drinking the Narrow Seas,
I'll
which
say
I
this
read
one has a
from
nice
Fieldworks.
roast taste, a little thicker than I was expecting.
Yeah,
I think.
very roasty. Very
But
roasty.
it's really good.
I don't think I've ever had a porter with this heft before. I gotta be honest. There's something. Let me give it another drink.
I agree.
It's
There's
thicker, like kind of molassesy.
there's an oddity to it that I can't pinpoint.
But
It
for,
says it right in the description that it's an oil slick.
and for being a porter, it does taste heavier than a normal porter. Especially not being barrel aged or anything.
I get that typical porter roastiness,
Got that lighter.
but it's pushing so hard into Imperial Stout territory for me that if you poured this for me and just said drink it, I would say
I would
Imperial
have said
Stout.
it's stout.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
But I think that line is blurred.
Good. Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is. Because normally the porters are just a lighter style of a stout.
Not a lot of aroma.
Not much. No, there's good flavor to it. I don't dislike it.
But you got to think too, though. We've been drinking barrel aged everything, high gravities. This isn't barrel aged. This is just a straight brew porter.
I think it's good. It does.
I would
It does.
definitely get a glass and I'd get another. It's good.
But it's a thicker style porter to me.
The porter flavor comes on super late. I think probably due to the large amount of booze in it. The 13% booze kind of like really
missed that
washes out your palate
Yeah.
until it evaporates, and
Does it say a
then
year on this?
you get the porter
For
taste.
lack of a better description, when I drink this, I think sitting on like the boardwalk watching the freighters go by in the river.
It goes right to your head though.
Something like that. Oh yeah.
Felt it go right to my head as soon as I drank it. I think it's good. I think it's flavorful.
And that 13% for not being barrel aged is kind of impressive.
That is, yeah.
It's definitely not overly boozy, but like when you drink it at first, you do get the booze kind of hit because there's not a lot up front, but the aftertaste is that kind of like nice, uncomplicated porter flavor.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when you drink a porter, it's like if it's too heavy or too thick, like I feel like you lose a lot of the roast, and the roast on this hangs around
It's
for a
very
minute.
robust
Dark
roast. Yeah.
Yeah.
What gets me though, it says licorice taste and Italian licorice. I don't like licorice that much.
I've not had
Not a
it
big fan. I don't
Italian
taste it.
licorice to know what that is to pick it out, but I don't taste any.
I don't taste licorice.
Licorice is licorice is licorice. You know, it's star anus.
Star anise, you licorice. Yeah.
Chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water. Come on. Shout out our Lord and Savior Fred Durst.
I like Jaegers.
So this must be our
I'm gonna
third
say that.
episode, huh?
Could we have Fred Durst on the podcast? Would that be okay?
Can you get him on?
Fred, if you're listening,
He's not.
Open invite.
come on, Fred.
Come on. Or Joe Rogan. Let's get him on too.
Nope, Fred Durst. Rogan second, Durst first. The Lord and Savior first. Come on, give me Fred Durst. And his name be praised from Jacksonville East to Jacksonville West. Shout out, Fred.
I'm going to make an editing note to myself when I'm doing this. I'll try and send him a message. If I can find a way to contact his PR people, I'll send him a message.
Dude looks like fucking Santa Claus now, and I respect it. Do you see? So he did this whole thing. I can't remember which streaming service it's on, but they had this tour. I think it was last summer, maybe the summer before. It was promoted and hosted by Riff Raff, which already sounds like a great time because Riff Raff is hilarious. But it was Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, obviously, and Corey Feldman, which the juxtaposition between those two artists is insane. And if you've seen Corey Feldman's dance moves in his performance, it is a sight to behold. Like, the dude is out there living his best life, and I absolutely respect it. But the behind the scenes things they were doing, I'm sure they were playing bits and whatnot, but it was some funny shit. Like, they are all very eccentric personalities. And to say that Fred Durst is the least eccentric personality of all of them is to say that is to say that it was very weird. But I mean, you just see Riff Raff and what he looks like. His entire personality is eccentric, and I think that Corey Feldman's the same way.
Did you not put your phone on silent?
God,
We were
what is your first episode?
I don't give
Jesus,
a shit.
it's like this guy's never recorded a podcast before.
Man?
It's his
This is
first
like
fucking
episode
time.
88.
God, we can't have anything nice. Can't have anything nice.
can't.
We just can't have nice things. I wanted nice things.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. I'd ruin them. I might as well ruin bad
Exactly.
things.
We're all kids.
Johnny, that was very rude, and I think you should apologize to
So
our guests.
because it's still Mother's Day, I had to make sure I saw
That
messages
was
coming
3
through.
weeks ago.
But it still is.
But that was 3 weeks ago.
Can't get in trouble.
I saw your mom earlier. Your mom is here, or she was here.
I wasn't going to say it, but I have to because
mom
it's
was
so
here?
funny.
She poked her
Oh,
head,
shit.
and then she ran away.
But like 15 seconds later, your dad came up, poured a beer, went back. I think he poured her a beverage, but it looked
No,
like
it
he
was
poured
for him.
himself a beer and went.
He should pour her a beverage. It's her day.
That's absolutely.
She had to
absolutely.
deal with you assholes her whole life.
There's no such thing as your day. That's bullshit. That's Hallmark holidays.
It's
I
called
agree.
your birthday, bro.
I don't even like my birthday.
No, my birthday's like a month-long celebration. I use it as an excuse to just do shit that I would normally do anyway, but I'm going to do twice as hard.
So next year's a big birthday for you.
It is. I will be 40.
Oh my gosh.
So there is plans though. Like, there's tentative plans. We are going to do something big.
Meaning this year or
Next year.
Yeah,
It was
26.
April. Just
26.
passed.
Yeah, my birthday was just last month.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, we didn't celebrate on the podcast.
I feel
or
like a
nothing.
piece of fucking shit.
No,
I
you
didn't
didn't-
know.
you didn't miss
You know what's
anything.
really weird? My birthday was last month too.
Fuck, man.
You miss anything? I don't make. Listen, like, if I want to make a big deal about it, I'll tell you,
it's not
and
a
we'll
big
go.
deal.
We'll go and do a thing.
I'll say it this way: I want two things on my birthday. I want the day off if I'm working.
And a girl.
All right, I want
So
three
three things.
on my birthday. I want the day off on my birthday. I want to go to dinner on my birthday, and I would like a girl to end the evening with.
So that's what we do. We so me and
I've never had any of the.
me and
above.
Kaylin went to Warwater the day before my birthday, and I saw they had a loyalty program that I didn't know about, and it said special on your birthday or whatever. I said, hey, my birthday's tomorrow, and she's like, oh, you get like 50 points or whatever. You get $5 off your meal. I'm like, okay, well, I'm signing up because we go to Warwater enough to make it worth doing the rewards program. So I was there the day before my birthday, and the day of my birthday, I think all we did, we ended up going out on the weekend, me and Keith, who was just on with us last episode, and basically my D&D crew, me and Pagel, Rippin, and Keith. We went to Tombstone at, I might as well tell the whole story. We went there at noon.
This is an unsettling moment because I need to use the head, and I don't want to
Nope,
interrupt
you can't.
Your
You're going to sit here and listen to this story, and I'm going to draw it out too. It's going to be long. Ooh, I'm going to go real slow on that then, aren't I? Yeah, it's going to be terrible. Yeah, so
My fear isn't this. My fear is what you're going to do to the equipment when I go that way.
You're good.
This isn't the question.
so we went.
We could pause the podcast.
We went to Tombstone at noon, and
I kind of want to see. What's
we
gonna
only
happen
went
while
at
we go.
noon because my friend Rippin, his wife is a little bit of a hardball.
This is the first time thing I'm setting the headphones down and stepping away for a minute.
Oh, that's a bummer. But
I'll listen.
so she's a little bit of a
Do it later.
hardhead, right? So he had a union meeting out in Lansing, And, we're in like Chesterfield. So those of us know Michigan, that's a little bit of a drive. And he's coming home and he texts me. He's like, hey, I know we're supposed to go out today. Would it be cool if we meet at noon? I'm like, well, the plan was to go to a couple breweries, have some lunch, some dinner, whatever, then go see Keith at his first solo karaoke event
Oh,
where he was
Saturday.
Yep. He was hosting karaoke at this bar, and it was his first solo gig.
So real quick, did you make it there or no?
We'll get there.
Damn it.
Yeah.
The tension's building.
Yeah. So we go to Tombstone at noon, and I'm thinking, damn, dude, this is gonna be 9 hours. And my wife is working. So I have to drive. So I'm thinking, like, this is my birthday. I'm driving. We're starting at noon. Got to go to at least 9. I don't know what to do. So we go to Tombstone. Well, there's going to be a food truck. We'll eat. We'll have a beer. So we get there at noon. We all order a beer. We play some board games. And there's no food truck. So I basically sip one beer, like 5% beer. I sip for 2 hours to make sure that I'm not drunk. I don't want to drive, drinking too much.
Yep.
So I sip my beer for like 2 hours. We all kind of nurse a beer. Then we check out. We go to Coonan, because Coonan's getting closer to the karaoke event.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's almost a 40-minute drive between the two.
Yeah, it was in Sterling Heights, right? Yep. So we're working our way there. So we go to Coonan. We order some lunch. They have
And did you go to the one on Groesbeck or Chicago?
The one on Groesbeck.
Okay.
The one on Chicago was technically closer to the event, but Groesbeck was closer to where Rippon needed to go back home.
Gotcha.
So they have a delicious English mild that's only like 3.3%. So we're at Coonan for 3 hours. We're playing more board games. We're playing this Lord of the Rings board game that Pagel has. That
sounds fun
it's
as
so
hell.
fun. It's like kind of a storytelling board game. Each round, it's like a trick taking board game, but each round, it increases in complexity. So I have a couple English milds at 3% and pop a beer. I'll interrupt my story real quick to describe this one.
Yeah, what beer are we doing?
Because I'm very excited about this one, and I wanted to end with it. But this is a Braxis, perennial artisan ales. Like, this one deserves massive respect. This is one of America's best beers. Like, this is in the top 10.
Ooh.
We've had some, like, I think the only one that we could have that we can compare is Marshmallow Hanji. I think it's the only other thing we've drank on this podcast that is rated nearly as highly as this beer.
Holy hell.
So I know I'm driving the hype up, but this is important. This is a great beer.
I feel honored to be part of this, and I somehow missed the note that we have such a fine selection here.
Yeah.
I feel like a piece of shit.
It's got like Mayan ruins on the front. It is Abraxas 2024. Imperial Stout brewed with ancho chili peppers, cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, and cinnamon, 10.5% ABV.
Cocoa nibs.
And I mean, it's just there's no description on the bottle for you to have.
That is a fancy bottle.
Other than brewed and packaged by Perennial Artisan Ales St. Louis.
It's a very 1980s looking label.
It's Mayan ruins. It's very pre-Christ artisan. So this beer has, experience it with reverence. I am actually going to take a little bit larger than normal pour because...
It's a big
So
bottle.
I've actually been to Perennial.
And did you have a Braxis?
I did not.
Oh.
I just pulled up the pictures because I used to hang out in St. Louis. I had an office out there. And I pulled up the pictures like, yes, I've definitely been here. I haven't had this, though.
The aroma, I get like some like cinnamon. I get a little bit of the chili.
It's a big bottle. There's 4 of us. We can do big.
Definitely stouty
That's a big pour.
aromas. Very sweet smelling. Oh yeah,
I think the nose is kind of bland.
No, I get the cinnamon.
Not bland, it's softer. The nose is softer.
Soft.
It is soft. It's not.
hard.
It doesn't punch you.
Yeah,
it's
soft is
softer.
definitely
not
better.
bland. It's
Yeah.
softer.
My apologies.
Smells good.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh man.
It's very smooth and creamy.
Have you ever had
Very smooth.
the first sip of something and you swallow it and then your mouth just goes, oh, that was good, and
It wants more.
it salivates. Yeah.
It reminds me so much of Chemtrail Mix, but it's much more subtle. Like it's not as boozy or soy.
Cinnamon's not outstanding.
It's perfect.
At the very end, so after I spoke the words, then I got the hint of cinnamon on it.
Everything about it is subtle.
That is, wow.
The aroma is subtle, the flavors are subtle, but everything just comes together. Like it's like if somebody walked by you with an apple fritter and you're like, oh man, I like apple fritters, and then you're like, oh.
See, now I'm upset that I've been to this brewery and I've never had this.
I think it's a limited release. This is kind of like their Dark Lord. Like, oh man.
That's fantastic. Holy hell.
Everything is so well balanced about it.
Motherfucker got a haircut.
Everything about it is just so balanced but subtle. Like it's so hard to describe. Like it's got the cinnamon, it's got the sweet, it's got the
Chili pepper.
the chili pepper, but they're not
cocoa.
spicy.
I don't get any of the pepper. None of it's overpowering. It's so well balanced.
I get
nothing
more
overpowering.
aroma of the pepper, but like it's there. Like it's got that kind of like that light kind of earthy vegetal, but like again, everything is so subtle.
Oh, really good though.
I don't get any pepper.
The way that they manage to balance every single flavor that they set in. I think the
damn
thing I get the
impressive.
least of is the cocoa nibs, believe it or not.
What year's the bottle?
24.
24. Okay. I was gonna say.
That's really good.
I was gonna say if it's like a 21, 22, I could see it mellowed out to the point that everything's like down the middle. But holy shit!
I almost don't even want to try it fresh or aged more because this experience is living up to the hype to such an extent.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
If you can get your hands on a Braxis, I mean, it is just. And I'm gonna say this with complete seriousness. This tastes like if Chemtrail Mix wasn't barrel aged and was better.
Yeah, so this isn't barrel aged.
I know. That's what I mean. Yeah, like this. It reminds me of Chemtrail Mix. Like if they made a perfect batch and didn't barrel age it.
Yes, this is
I can
really
see
good.
some of the characteristics of the pepper that you guys are talking about, but that's it. It's a characteristic. It's that is what a pepper does.
They did such a good job balancing the subtlety of these ingredients that this is
insane.
So we've got a problem now. We're
Yeah.
down to the last 10 minutes, and we have 2 meads next. And while I want to enjoy this, and I don't want to push it, we might have to eliminate one of these.
No.
And we're going to take a vote on which one to eliminate. And I already know which one's gone.
yeah.
I'm
You
not
know what
voting.
we're
That
gonna.
one's gone.
No, I'd say we do both. Fuck it.
No, I'm with.
I say we do
10
both.
minutes. We have to save this one for next time then.
We can make time by doing this.
I'd rather.
I don't want to waste
I'd
this,
rather
though. Like, I wanna
eliminate
enjoy
one
this.
of. I'd rather eliminate one of our final bottles so I can enjoy
Enjoy this one,
Abraxas.
yes.
Like this
say we go
is
for it.
why I wanted to save it till last, but like I'm kind of glad we didn't because now we get some time to savor it because this is wonderful, and I think you would be.
What is this one?
You are not a craft beer fan if you don't like this.
This is good.
This is
We
wonderful.
we could definitely save that one.
Yes, that's going to be saved.
Thank you. Yeah, the bottle was leaning. I was a little concerned. I'm not normally like a one to fall into the hype, but like I can see
This
why
is
this
good.
is so highly rated. Yeah, this is a
That's
5-star.
fantastic, yeah.
This is a 5-star. This is well worth the rating. Anybody, he definitely should try
He's
it.
old enough now.
I know he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to start introducing. So our new bartender, not new bartender, our bartender walked in.
Haircut
He's
guy.
newly 21.
Newbie with the haircut.
And so
Try
we've been
this
trying to help him out with beers.
So this is I think the cool story about the mug club here. I think that's something you should tell us about that
Which story? There's a lot of stories.
for Logan.
Oh, for Logan. So the mug club here, his dad bought him a mug.
And what number is his dad?
He's number 1.
He's
Yeah.
number
yeah,
one.
Dad's number 1.
He is mug
I
club
learned
number
that-
1.
I learned that several weeks ago on Monday. I'm like,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
that's something I've known for a while, and I've always been
So
jealous.
his dad bought him last year, bought him a mug. So July last year,
Yeah.
Nice.
bought him a mug.
And when's his birthday?
When is your birthday?
It's like 6 months later.
March? March. It's March, yes. His birthday's March, so he just turned 21 in March. And so now that he's 21 and has a mug here,
We can teach him the
Which
proper
his dad
way.
had to buy months in advance and keep secret from the guy who's a bartender here who has access to the list of Mug Club members.
and my name was on his mug.
Yeah.
It was Darrell Star. Like, my name had to be on it.
Smart.
That's what he didn't find out.
That's awesome.
That's a great birthday present.
That beer is highly rated. It's really good. So I think he likes it a lot.
One of the best beers in America. Actually, what is this rated out of 100? Oh, I thought you knew.
I would have to guess 98.
Damn it, I thought you knew.
If I guess,
It's 100 out of 1?
if I guess 98, I'll never give perfect score.
I know it's one of America's top-rated beers.
That is, yes.
You know, if I remember correctly, it was rated higher than
I liked
Hanji,
it, but I downed it
maybe
thinking
not.
we were going to try to kill both these other two in the same amount of time.
No, I don't want to waste. Like,
No.
I want to enjoy the rest of this beer here because this is good.
And I
And I feel like a royal piece of shit now that I did that.
You are,
Whatever.
but
you're
it's
fine.
okay.
There's more. There's more in there.
all right.
There's more. Drink more.
I
What's
will
more?
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, the hell?
We're not dumping this out, so somebody
What
has to
kind of
finish
question-
this.
What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Do you want more fucking the day that have you ever seen what's the fucking show?
Bueller's Day? Oh.
The Ferris Bueller's Day Off? That car, though.
Modern
his car.
the show Modern Family. You ever seen the episode with
I
the
don't
old
think I
guy
have.
and Sofia Vergara, whatever the hell her name is?
I know who she is
Yeah. So
for reasons.
She goes, "I'm going to take a shower. Do you want to join me?" He goes, "There's a gun in the or the locker in the garage.
You keep
If I
knocking this
ever
over.
say no, I want you to get that gun and shoot me with it." That same applies here.
So,
This is phenomenal.
this last one I'm really excited about.
No,
I'm not done drinking my
fuck you.
Braxis.
Wait,
Don't you
that's what
say
I'm saying,
that.
But I don't want to finish this yet. I'm excited about the next one, but I'm enjoying this.
Nobody's going to walk in at 2 o'clock, and if they do, they get to see our podcast.
We already had people
got-
walk in 30 minutes ago.
Should have gave him a beer. Gave him a beer and
have-
told him to shut the fuck up.
we have 15 minutes,
Perfect.
and I want to put it off as long as possible.
So while we're sipping this incredible beer, speaking of shows, my wife and I just finished watching The Righteous Gemstones.
Haven't seen that one.
It is a phenomenal ride. What a fun.
What's the stream on?
actually
was it
having-
Hulu, I think?
Was it?
I'll figure it out. Just search Righteous Gemstones. Like, but it is kind of like
Someone text me.
it's created by Danny McBride.
Oh no shit.
And it's about this family who kind of they came up and owned this mega church, but it's kind of like a parody on that because they're all kind of pieces of shit. And imagine if Always Sunny in Philadelphia, instead of owning a bar, they own a mega church.
Whoa.
And so it's very funny because they're all like preachers and things like that. I mean, it's got John Goodman, it's got Danny McBride. It's the best part is Walton Goggins. Anything with Walton Goggins in it, I'm gonna watch. He plays this over the top evangelical preacher with the big hair and the big suits and the big personality, and he's just fucking hilarious. And he's Uncle Baby Billy, this preacher, and he's just. The whole show is great. I can't recommend him enough. We kind of came in a little bit late, but it just ended. So we kind of came in at just the right time to binge it. But it's very funny. Very funny.
I started watching the show Blacklist.
We have watched the entirety of Blacklist, and I'm
So,
with you. Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I watched it, and I'm not going to, no spoiler alert.
Every episode is rinse, repeat, roll the dice again.
It is, but there's, in the first few seasons, there's a tone that a certain character goes missing. Like she was written off the show. And then she comes back, but then I know several seasons later, she actually is written off the show. And that absolutely spoiled it for anybody, who can read shit and piece shit together. And I just stopped watching it because I don't know if I want to keep watching it because of that.
I had a hard time committing to it because it was so rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
But I love James Spader.
Oh,
I think James Spader's character is so good, and even though he's the same character in every episode,
Boston Legal, yeah.
Oh my!
He's the same character.
Don't get me
That's the
started
whole
on
fucking series. Yeah, that's
Shatner
what-
and Candice Bergman and James Spader. Boston.
Yeah.
I was trying
That
to
was
convince
a
my
great
wife to watch
series.
Boston Legal. Boston
Yes.
Legal is fun. It's just
It is
a
a
good
good
watch.
show. Yeah.
It's a good watch. Plus, Shatner's just like he knows he's good.
Oh yeah.
And he is good.
Yeah.
Like he does such a good job. He's so fun to watch. But
I'm not much for anything to deal with an office setting or lawyer shows.
I hate The Office. Straight up.
It took me 2.5 years to push through it, and I promised a good friend of mine I'll watch it, and I will state this.
Boston Legal's a fun watch.
Boston Legal's better. The Office,
Office is terrible. Fuck The Office.
until the last season. The last season was good. Not one, because it was the last season, but 2, it was actually the best season.
I don't like cringe humor. That's my problem. Is it's all cringe humor? It's all like awkward. Like Michael's so awkward. Everyone's so awkward, and it's like, dude, have one awkward character.
There was a lot of feel-good bullshit in the last episode of The Office.
I
last
watched Scrubs.
season. I mean, that was good. That's supposed to be coming back. There's a rumor about it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I also don't know how I feel about King of the Hill coming back, though. To be honest with you, because I love
what?
King. You didn't know new King of the Hill?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, new
King of the Hill's coming back?
Yeah, with like Bobby as an adult and shit like that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so we're down to the last 10 minutes.
No.
right.
Fuck the last 10 minutes.
No,
I want to know more about
last
King of the
5
Hill.
minutes.
I won't give you any more than that because I don't know anymore.
We could talk more, but while I want to finish this, there is a mead
Because one
that
guy...
A mead.
don't
Hold on,
want
hold
to
on.
pass up.
No, I'm going to delay this as long as I possibly can because...
Just shut up.
No. He's one of the twins. He's been on the fucking show, so I'm going to interject it.
We have
Because
5
he
minutes, so we
walks
actually
in,
open
you
here.
make us down to a fucking timetable.
5 minutes. No, it's actually time.
I want to
We
put
open.
this off as long as possible. Senior. you want-
2/3.
No, I'm calling you out.
Hey.
I don't want to do this.
Mr.
No,
B's.
fuck you and that. I don't want to do
Mr.
this.
B's Meadery. Jim?
I'm scared.
I know you're
I'm
scared.
very scared.
Are you scared because this bottle is
Yeah.
distinctly dildo shaped?
No, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. But
Yep,
I'm
and we're
scared
gonna put
I'm
it up there
scared of what's in the
sideways.
bottle.
It's going up there sideways. So this is Mr. Bede's Meadery Dragon Reaper. And let me. I don't want to spoil it quite yet. Daryl already did.
He beeped it out, I hope.
Daryl,
14%. This is Dragon Reaper
You're gonna want to stay
ginger,
and watch this.
ginger, lemon, lime mead with cardamom, which I hate cardamom, guys. Don't like cardamom.
Okay.
All right.
But,
Ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper.
oh yeah.
This is it's a mead looking bottle. You know, it's the tall, skinny bottles. I'm going to put do I just hold the button on the angry fleshlight?
Oh, wait, let's make sure
you
it's
open
mixed
it.
up a little bit first, though.
You open this. I don't know how to use your angry
You don't need to get
fleshlight.
the solids mixed in with this.
Yeah.
You have to moisten the cork so we make sure it comes out.
No.
He's scared.
I'm very scared.
Oh wow, it really does just take out the cork.
does.
Okay, just give me the bottle because it's leaning. Like
But he's loud because he's scared.
I'm very scared.
huh?
Huh? Isn't a good smell.
The smell doesn't smell too spicy. All right, so you want big pours?
Yes. All of us are getting big pours.
I mean, do it. I'll do it.
I'll pour a decent pour.
I'll do it.
It smells slightly vegetal. It doesn't.
Vaginal?
I hope not.
God damn, that's a big pour.
Slightly vegetal, like like peppers or something like that. I'm gonna put it in a cup holder.
Holy fuck.
I don't really smell a lot of the cardamom.
It smells like it has peppers in it, though.
Yeah,
but not hot.
a little bit, yeah.
Or
I
like
get
a
the peppers.
green pepper smell.
Not as much as that the jalapeno dirte we had a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
That smelled and tasted very vegetal. All right, here's to the first sip. Slancha.
Fuck you guys. You go first.
All right, we'll give an
I
extra,
don't
extra
care.
cheers for Johnny.
I'm making them go first. I don't care.
Tastes like meat up front. A little sweet,
Got a little spice to
a
it.
little light.
They're fucking with me. I know.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
The spice goes around the mouth, but like it's not
I'm going to cry.
We're gonna
it's not like it's like super hot. It just kind of like
It lingers, though.
clings.
I
Yeah.
don't-
Yes.
I believe a goddamn word you say.
It clings to every corner of your palate
That's
except the
actually
tip of
really-
your tongue.
That's actually really fucking
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
fuck you guys.
Ooh. ooh, now you start to get the part where you start to get like a little bit numb.
Yeah.
Like where your mouth starts to numb a
kind of
little
the
bit.
back of the throat.
Yeah.
That's good.
What I think's fun about spice, and especially something when you drink spice,
Y'all know
like
about the hiccup thing, right?
Yeah, we know. That's why we
It's
did this
coming.
last.
the tip of your tongue doesn't have those receptors. So like I can literally feel where the tip of my tongue is because everything around
You
it,
don't feel anything else.
everything else can experience it, but the tip of my tongue doesn't have those receptors.
So, by the way, this got a spice to it.
You sound like the fucking donkey from Pinocchio.
Oh, God damn it.
You turned into an ass.
I'm laughing so hard I'm crying.
I can't stop it.
See, the spice is all gone for me now.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not actually bad.
Oh, he finished it. I'm gonna sip it. This is
not
actually
putting
kind of
that
nice.
there,
It's
You
good.
fuck you.
Want some more?
No. Oh, shit.
It's nice. It's slightly sweet,
It's got sweetness to it, yes.
a little
Got a nice
floral.
burn.
It's a sipper though.
Fuck off.
That's why we did this last.
I know. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
I can't stop laughing now.
I can't eat.
Here, drink some Imperial Porter.
Yeah.
Imperial Porter will wash that out for you.
Oh, my God.
It's nice. I think it's very interesting.
Actually, it's really well made.
Yeah, I think so.
It's got spice, little sweetness up front.
Somebody else has to
No
drink
one
some
in
more.
the audience wants to try this.
They're wrong. I think it's good. I'm not normally a spice drinker kind of guy.
Well, normally we do liquid. It's a lot hotter
Oh, my God.
on top of it.
I mean, we have eaten ghost peppers and we have eaten scorpion peppers.
I'm going to mute my
Carolina
mic
Reapers,
for
we've
the
had the
moment.
peppers.
Yeah, like we have eaten these peppers, and this is nowhere near as spicy as
My toes aren't
the pepper.
sweating.
No, this is nowhere near as spicy as the peppers.
You okay over there?
I muted my mic. Give me.
I can't stop laughing.
Dude, you didn't even hiccup this bad when you had the bomb, and the bomb was 1,000 times worse than this.
Yeah, this tastes better. Poor Johnny. I actually feel bad now.
Don't. It's funny. It's okay.
I don't actually.
This is not. I'm not in control of what's
That's fine.
So actually, though, for this mead, there's a story behind it. I heard because they have. Actually, it's kind of. I shouldn't say it, but they have flamboyant tendencies at the meadery. Mm-hmm. And when you go in there, they have a bunch of them. But this one ended up taking the cake.
It's wonderful.
It is
the
good.
fuck it is.
It's an experience.
Johnny likes it.
It's definitely an experience. I'll give it that.
My nose is almost starting to run. Almost.
But they did a really good job because it's not overpowering hot.
It's because it's very easy to just punch a bunch of peppers in there with a bunch of booze and just make something hot.
I'm not gonna come back to try this for.
The balance of flavors is
want
nice. The sweet and the heat is good.
The initial, all of the above, yes, absolutely. But when the capsaicin kicks in, fuck you guys. That's all I gotta say. to that.
Darrell and I are built different, you see. I think
You
it's
don't
the
understand my past, though. I gotta.
This is good stuff.
We
This is
like-
actually really good.
we like our heat.
Really good.
Well, I'll kill the rest of it. You can kill that.
All right, we'll allow that.
No, I know. Anything we don't drink, Johnny finishes.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck.
I do like the thing about these peppers too is like the ghost pepper and
My
the
nose is starting to run now.
reaper pepper
Your,
like
your fucking nose? Your nose? You didn't.
Yeah, my nose.
no.
I can feel it.
They're tasty peppers. That's the thing. Like they both taste really good. And what's crazy about super hots is a lot of them have like really nice, like floral, tropical, like crunchy, sweet flavors.
You're not wrong until
And then they
pepper
hit you.
kicks in. Yeah.
But that's like most people.
That's that acidicness.
Yeah, most people have never just tried them raw. Darrell and I have sat here at the bar and just ate hot peppers raw. Like,
And while it tastes good for the first 30 seconds,
yeah.
you cry after that.
See, that's
We got
funny.
bold. I remember the last time we ate a lot of them, we had like 13 different ones, and we got really bold. And it was the Jay's Peach Ghost was the one that we decided, well, we just cut it in half, and we ate it. And it was a long pepper. We just ate the whole half. And that really kicked in.
Sweat?
Hey,
Yeah, that was the time we had the lemon starburst.
Oh, lemon starburst by far is my
So
favorite
good.
pepper ever.
It's like lemon juicy fruit bubble gum. They're so good.
But it's hot.
Oh, fuck that. I'm out.
Yeah, they're not too hot. They're about like Scotch bonnet, like
250.
jalapeno. I'm sorry, habanero.
I'll
like
say this
150,
way.
250,000 Scoville.
Yeah.
There's a detail of my past that y'all don't know and I mean, you might understand half of it, but I used to be the pepper guy. Like the hot sauces, like for Christmas every year, my sister used to get me the hottest sauce that was on the market at the time. I'd kill it and think nothing of it. My friends and I, we used to sit there with a fucking, my buddy Kevin Kerner, and if he's listening, give us respond to me, Kevin Kerner, if you're listening to the show, and I'll give you a shout out on the show outside of what I just did. But we sat one day on his porch, and I vividly remember this. It was at his mom's house. We sat there with a bottle of hot peppers and 2 forks, and we went back and forth until we just killed the entire bottle. And my other buddy and I, we used to sit there with habanero sauce and spoons and play chicken, see who gave up first. But we get halfway through the bottle, and it's like, you feeling anything? Like, no.
No, after the first spoonful, you don't feel it. It's just you're numb to it.
You don't. We'd get halfway through the bottle, and then we'd give up.
That's right. But Darrell, we tried to step it up. Like I would go from the weakest to the hottest, but I hadn't eaten each one before. I brought them up here to sample them first time with Darrell because I know he was the only one crazy enough to eat them with me.
Crazy or dumb?
Yeah.
I'm the stupid
And we
one
found
also.
out that like I did not have them quite in order, entirely. But that was good. I like that. That was very tasty.
As a pepper, it was good. It was tasty, but I regret everything.
I
I'll
think
regret it more later. This was fucking horrible.
I would be weird.
I knew it was coming.
I would be uncomfortable with someone who would sit down and be like, I drink a bottle of this. That is very much a share it kind of bottle.
I might drink it. You would drink a bottle too. Maybe a half bottle, we share it.
Maybe if I'm making like a Bloody Mary made out of mead instead of vodka, but I would not want to drink that whole bottle.
This is not bad. This is
No, it's
good.
not. It's
really
good.
I'll say it this way: there's half a bottle. There's 3 of us,
Are we splitting it again?
and then we're gonna end the fucking show because I don't know.
We'll
I
have to
feel like
end it
there are
before
some
because
people. There are some people that didn't have any of it.
We're negative 1 minute in. We're done.
Fuck the time. I don't give a shit. There's no customers.
I give a shit. I care.
Thank you.
I care.
Thank you, Jim.
I
for
don't.
caring.
Democracy.
When y'all torch me, I don't give a fuck.
Democracy.
There's 3. Have all 3 of you tried have the 3 audience members tried the spicy shit here?
Did you try the mead? It's pretty good. You should try
Did you like it?
Yeah. You should try this.
You should try it. You should absolutely try it. It's delicious. It's fantastic.
I heard you hang up.
It's got a very good flavor profile.
You look like a bitch.
All right. A lot of fun.
Do we want to wrap
Mead's
it up?
always
I
good.
do.
We
That
gotta be
was
done.
fun.
That was. I hate you all.
I'm okay with that.
That's all right. I don't.
I still love you, buddy.
If it's fun and it's funny, I don't give a shit. Let's do it.
It went well. It
That
went
was
well.
really good.
Godspeed. See ya.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer's the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beer.
Stay frothy, my friends.